would the TV series be targeting the major networks to be picked up, or something like an online streaming service, or both? And thank you, Sarah Krasny, for the question.
Thank you for asking that question. So here's the way it is. And again, because of my background distribution, I always tell people Hollywood has three agendas. They've got an agenda, number one, of making money, number two, of power, and number three is their secret agenda, which I want to talk about a little bit later. So let's talk about number one. The number one thing is money. So I'm not targeting this at any network, okay? I will not lower the God to be targeted at any network, okay? We do not want to compromise. In distribution, I always say to a filmmaker, who's your audience, okay? Make sure you stick with your audience. Make sure that you cater to your audience. Make sure your audience is going to love you. Don't worry about this person. Don't worry about that person. Be dedicated to your audience. Tell them the truth of what they're there to watch, okay? Because you're not going to make everybody happy. You're only going to make your audience happy, okay? So I learned that in distribution. Well, who's our audience? Our audience are people that want to hear the truth. Okay, so the only obligation I have, and I sit here as one man saying this, is to you, the truth seeker. You are my audience. You are my obligation. You are who I will go all the way for. If I have to God forbid, die for, I go there for you. I do not do it for a TV station. I do not do it for Hollywood, and I do not do it for the world. I'm sorry, but I get passionate about this stuff.
Now that's radical. No, you got to have the passion for it. That's what drives the entire project, is your own personal passion. And that bears out from the Holy Spirit. He indwells you with that passion for this. It's like any of the things that we individually, what we are personally doing in our service and in our witness. He instills that passion and that drive in us, and we can't let go of it because it's a part of us. And that's where you're at, and people will resonate with that. They will feel that coming from you, and as you said before the break, that will attract people to you.
Yeah, it's the reason that we do this. I mean, if I don't do it, why am I doing it? In other words, if I'm not telling the truth, then why am I even doing it? I mean, you either tell the truth. It's like being a little bit pregnant. You cannot be a little bit pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not pregnant. But which are you? Are you telling the truth or are you not telling the truth? Well, I'm telling some of the truth. Then you're not telling the truth. Oh, well, I'm kind of, molding it. And then you're not telling the truth. The truth is, look, the truth is this, is that the church, God's real people, God's true believers have been starved. They've been starved because the only thing they have out there that the Six Flags Over Jesus churches with the soccer moms and all that stuff, and I'm not putting that because there may be a lot of people in those churches that are saved, but there's people in those churches, I guarantee, that are starving for the truth. They want the truth.